Hello and welcome to Technology Simplicity YouTube channel, Go Digital Live Series, episode 49. Yes, it's been 49 episodes since the very beginning. I started this idea in terms of sharing tech trends and topics to everyone in weekly basis in a very short 30 minutes, right? Okay, and I also introduce um, a poll system whereby you can go to my website, okay, look for the links that in my video descriptions. You can actually suggest a new post, and yep, with the most voted topics, I will actually take it as a topic. I will do my research and I will share my personal opinions regarding the topics that you share. Yeah, that you would. So sounds good, right? Okay, and let's go for today's topic, and it's about Excel versus Google Sheet. Well, before I really begins, I really wanted to thank everyone. Okay, it's been a while. I've been essentially mentioned this, but I until today I still really believe that yes. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, finally my channel reached the 300 plus subscribers, and yeah, for now it's like increased potent is like much more faster because more subscriber and much more viewers as per compared to when I first started. Please give me 1 minute to really thank you everyone here, because even just one single like, one single share, or even subscribe to my channel is really give me a lot of motivations to give you this yeah. Okay. By the way, let me check. Okay, I'm still here. Okay, let's go. Carry on for today's topics, which is which is better for this Go Digital Live Series of 49. Yes, 49 is close to 50 already, right? Okay, so Google Sheet versus Microsoft Excel. Okay, before that, as I promised, every single um Go Digital Live Series I will actually give away. So for this part, I'm going to give you business digitalization consultation by me. Okay, it will be one-on-one 60 minutes private consultations. Okay, stick to it. Okay, check it out on my social media. You can follow my LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook. Okay, coming back here, some of us are asking, okay, yeah, both of them are actually serving in terms of their roles, their columns. Yeah, I'm just do the basic. Yes, of course, if you are using just for the basic, definitely you wouldn't feel any different. But if you go for advanced functions, definitely you need to figure out which one you should start first, because it is not saying that you can't really export the data, let's say, from one program to the other, but it's good that you know what you are doing, and uh, you know, which you should start with, especially if you talk about collaborations, you are involving multiple authors and editors at the same time, and so on. Okay, just to put it this way, when we say better doesn't mean you must stick to just one program, because that program is definitely so-called perfect and yeah, everything is so just wonderful. It's not really a such thing here. In fact, it's more on what kind of needs you need. Okay, it's just like when you try to get a car, um you're not really driving a racing car in a city area where the traffic is very crowded, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense if talk about fuel efficiencies, comfortability, and so on. So yeah, it really depends on how you want to use it. So let's take a look here. Okay, disclaimer. Okay, you can read it by your own. Okay, but I just want to say this presentation are intended for educational purpose and not trying to replace any independent professional judgment. So if you are someone from product manager of Google Sheet or Microsoft Excel, if I make any mistakes here, please correct me, and I will update the slides. I will update whatever is necessary. Okay, but this is based on my personal research and up to this date. Okay, let's carry on. And I introduced this quite some times ago. Each of the slide that I share, you can actually click within the slide that you saw with this legend, so you can get more ideas about what kind of info I get, or perhaps some data that I'm actually looking for. Let's take a quick look. So let's come back here. First of all, what is Microsoft Excel? I know sounds like, come on, we all know, right? Um, Allow me to put it this way. Number one is a spreadsheet. Number two is developed by Microsoft. Number three, it has actually quite a number of features, from calculation, computational capability, graphing, okay, pivot tables, as well as macro programming language, or we call it Visual Basic for applications, in short form VBA. Well, and it's part of the Microsoft Suite, Microsoft Office Suite, and yeah, it's bundled in most of the PCs nowadays, and that is Excel. On the other hand, Google Sheet is a spreadsheet program and is free. Yes, allow me to mention this, and it's a web-based editor. So it's not really a program, but it's a web-based, and it's also have a mobile apps applications. The apps application can be downloaded in one of the two of the major mobile OS like Android, iOS, and yeah, the interesting part is this application is compatible with Microsoft Excel file format and blah 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 blah. Okay, Google Sheet, however, will have another cool features that a little bit different with Excel is called Explore. So imagine you have a certain questions from huge raw data like, okay, how many people actually really using this. You can actually type this kind of query in Explore feature in Google Sheet, and perhaps that can detect and share with you the insights. So that is something quite different in this Google Sheet and Excel, right? Yeah, you know I finish here within 10 minutes. Okay, I'm not. Okay, technology simplicity is not going to give you such a simple statement, even though this is the summary. But let's go in dive so that you can get more idea about different scenarios and different use case when it comes to you really need to use a program for long term, for huge project or something like that. So let's carry on. Okay, just for laugh. Okay, Excel people, we talk about integer, and then the integer will ask you, is that a date? Okay, if you use Excel a lot, you would get this cool joke, right? Okay, if you are not, okay, please try it yourself in Excel. You try different combination. For example, 12.12 means what? Is that an integer or is that a date? That is what I'm trying to make convey here. And as well, and until today, I actually still very uncomfortable when it comes to date ambiguity. For example, when you try to type 03 dot 03.0522, you're talking about May 3rd of 2022 or March 5th 2022. This is one of the greatest ambiguity that I found until today. We haven't set it out. It's not really because of we do not know how to solve it. Is can I use the word? It's kind of like political inference here in terms of which kind of standards we shall use across the world. Okay, this is something beyond already. Okay, so let's carry on. Okay, let me give you a fast facts regarding Google Sheet and Excel. One is founded very long time ago, before I born actually, for Excel. And the first release, yes, before I born, and there's no free. You can only get a trial. However, there's a free web-based in terms of Excel that you can use along with your Microsoft account, which is you can register free. That you can get, Outlook.com, your inbox and blah. So one major platform, one is on PC, number two is on web-based, and these two guys born is like 30 years different. One is free, one is just trial. Okay, simple, right? This is a fast fact. Okay, guys, I'm not doing my research just like that. Okay, I'm going to give you more. Okay, let's talk about market share here. Excel actually get about 30 billions of revenues per year from its sales, and Google should get about 1.3 billion. So if you look at each versus the revenue, you can see like both have difference. And this is a paid user, this is a paid user. Okay, if you look at the numbers here, actually it's a bit weird because we have more than billions of users around the world using Google Office, but sorry, Microsoft Office, but it's only 800 million paid users here. It's a little bit low. I would say this is more on subscription based, or I don't know about this part. Okay, if you have the correct data, please share with me. But this is the best data that I can found. Okay, let's carry on. Just for love, one more time. Okay, if you can shorten your Excel formula down, it would be great. Yes, I'm not sure if your Excel person's there. Okay, I sometimes when I try to analyze certain data, yes, I'm not the perfect person who knows all the single formulas in Excel. So sometimes I will use one formula combined with another, and with combine another just to achieve one thing. Well, in fact, the professional ones that can get it into one. So yeah, just for love. Okay, let's carry on. Why enterprise choose Microsoft Excel at first place? Okay, give you there are quite a numbers. Okay, actually almost everything. HR planning in terms of database when it comes to user database. Yeah, quite a company, quite a lot of company actually store their employees database in Excel. Yeah, I'm not sure your company is the same. If yes, you can put comment here. Okay, don't worry, nobody is going to hack you. Just indicate that you use that, right? That's number one. Number two, you use in product management, marketing management, and you use a lot of pivot table to actually provide you the better insights. That's one thing. Then on the other hand, you are finance accounting. This is the most used case in the whole world. Okay, because we all talk about accounting, we all talk about finance, we all talk about formulas, functions. So definitely, and there are many more, and almost everything. Even nowadays, when it comes to a travel itinerary, um, you, you know a basic schedule. You also use the Excel try to list it down. Instead of time. Okay, you wake up at 6, you done your exercise by 7 and shower, you have your breakfast, everything by 8, and then you reach your office by 9, stuff like that. So you use Excel for everything, right? Okay, then until the other guys called Google Sheet came, so you also try to use it because the best thing about why Google Sheet is you can open from almost everywhere because nowadays browser is like the default programs in your PC, in your mobile phone, correct? If you disagree with me, put it in the comment box. Okay, actually, this demo actually is telling the whole world don't put comment in my video, right? Should be the other way around, right? Okay, but it's okay. My point here is Google Sheet actually came in strong because the way they design the program is a web based whereby everyone can access. That's number one. It's so brilliant the idea. Okay. Number two, it's easier for collaboration and access controls because you don't need to really sign a file and then over and renaming it into version 1 and the person edit just a slight one and they come back to you version 2 and version 3 version 4 version 5, stuff like that. So it's very much easier for collaboration and access control, especially Google Sheet actually introduced the features called history. Okay, I'm not sure you use it. If you are not, then you miss out one of the great points of Google Sheet. Yeah, the history is one of the best control that you can revert back to any versions and any changes made within this period. So the free one it give you a daily days so that you can really look at it and revert whenever you feel like something is wrong and so on. And one great thing about Google Sheet is a okay. This is the great part. Okay, if you didn't realize, if you create Google Sheet from the very beginning, from the very blank canvas, blank sheet, okay, sorry, blank sheet is actually storage-less, which means it doesn't count towards your Google Drive quota if you are using that. However, if you import your Microsoft Excel into Google Drive and open it in a spreadsheet, it will count that um the file size will be counted towards your Google Drive quota. I'm not sure you observed that or not. Okay, so of course, on the other hand, why Google actually do this? Of course, they are not trying to take away or dominate the market or penetrate the market that Microsoft did. What they're trying to do is they want you to stay with them as Google because they want to understand you more. They want to see how you use in your daily life. That's why it's free. Okay, everything comes with a cost. Okay, no one will actually give you free stuff. Believe me when I say that, Google, I'm sorry that I'm actually sort of reveal a secret here, but it's very important. Google try to read every single thing from you, and from the Google search itself is not enough. Go back to your life, go back to your work stuff. Google Sheet is one of the brilliant idea to access to it. This is why they give you the free storage when it comes to you creating a Google Sheet online directly, rather than you import it from Microsoft Excel. You see how brilliant is this idea is? They give you free candy in this way and lure you in to switch over the program that you've been used to it since you born. Um, okay, if you're more elder than 1987, probably it's not since you born, right? Okay. Yep. So that's its Google Sheet, by the way. Okay, and why enterprise uses again, like I say, it can be open for everywhere. It's easier for the collaborations and it's less storage. Okay, because everything is cloud and yeah, basically again go back to almost everything. Okay, so both sounds like you know, like yeah, one is just web based, one is just with program, one is just free, and then one is with paid. Then why I want to use Excel? Why don't I just go for Google Sheet, right? Okay, if you're talking about this, we're talking about a simple usage. When it comes to simple usage, that's how Google Sheet being designed. The way the design is at first place is not for not really for enterprise, but for average user, for students, for community, for people, the active, for everyone. However, you need to know the limitation of both sides, then you will know how to decide when you try to deploy data and utilizing the ecosystem. Okay, let's carry on. I think this is the part that if you want to learn about how these tools are different in the enterprise level. Okay, so let's go. Number one, just for informations, if you talk about huge data, okay, each sheet in Google Sheet maximum is 10 million cells versus Excel is 1 million 1 million plus rows times 16,000 columns. So if you do the math, definitely Microsoft Excel is bigger than Google Sheet in terms of one spreadsheet. Okay, just one. I'm not saying that this is the overall reputation. This is just one particular spreadsheet. It's quite rare that you need to use up to this capacity, but definitely if you talk about you have 100 million users and each user you have a lot of attributes to track, definitely this is beyond. Okay, I mean it's beyond your needs. I'm sorry, this is under your needs. Okay, but we are not using that way. Just for love of time, spreadsheets everywhere. Okay, if you're an Excel person, if you're accounting, if you're in the corporate industry, and yeah, it's everywhere people actually talk about spreadsheet. Okay, enough for the just for now if you didn't get me. Okay, number two, Google Sheets have the limitation to allows you to have sheets or tabs, right? Okay, the bottom left, which is up to 200 only in Google Sheet. However, on the Excel side, it doesn't limit you into the 200, but depends on your memory. What does it mean? It depends on your memory, which means is that this memory is not about your memory, okay? It's about your PC memory. By the way, let me check. I'm still recording, right? Okay, cool. Okay, it depends on your PC memory because uh okay, pretty simple. If your PC is super powerful with a lot of memory, definitely your sorry. I so confused these two guys, right? This X is Microsoft Excel can store much more. So put it this way, if you have huge so-called database to store, Microsoft Excel will be one of the good choice here. Okay, so let's carry on. Okay, this is just for laugh. Some people actually interview and telling your employer, your future employer, that you're really good at spreadsheet and Yeah, it's true. Actually, if you really know how to utilize this software, definitely it will help you a lot in planning, listen down and stuff a lot. Okay, so let's carry on. Number three, just like we talked about sheets, now we talk about columns. Okay, this is interesting parts. If you look at the columns is top side. Okay, if you look at Excel, there's X and there's Y. If you talk about x-axis and y-axis, if you know what I'm talking about, if you know, that's simple. One is straight line, one is horizontal line. If you still don't understand, if you open your Google Sheet or your Excel, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on your left side, and you talk your top bar, that's A, B, C, D, E. So columns is the A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Okay. This is something I found interesting that Google Sheet actually can support more columns than Microsoft Excel. Yeah, it calls for a dramatic effect. Yeah, you're wondering just now, like, okay, Excel have much more powerful from what I heard, but then suddenly why this number is lower? Hmm. Don't ask me. If you are the Microsoft Excel product manager and someone that you know the reason, please share, okay? Put in the comment box. And just for laugh one more time, and when some people actually send you a spreadsheet in Word instead of Excel and then you actually disagree. Yeah, I saw it many times. Imagine someone want to send you in a table. I mean, the information is supposed to be a table format and they send you in a Microsoft Word format. Microsoft Word, you open it up, a Word file, inside there's a table. So why you just send Word file with a table but not an Excel spreadsheet with the table? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure you get the joke. Now, if you get the joke, like right, okay? Okay, let's carry on. Number four, in terms of this, versus guys, Google Sheet allows maximum of 5 million cells, okay? Or you can import up to 100 megabyte only. This is the maximum. For Google's, why actually? For Microsoft Excel, it really depends on your memory and CPU resources. So again, one beautiful things about Microsoft Excel is it really depends on your PC. If your PC is super powerful, yeah, you can store much more data. That's a maximum file size. And one more time, just for laugh, I know who you are. I will find you and make you fill in the spreadsheet. Okay, I'm sure a lot of you try this before by came out a very beautiful spreadsheet with with row background color, columns color, and so on, and then you indicate which color to fill out when, priority and stuff. Yeah, that's great old times, right? Nowadays people actually try to avoid that because it's considered old school, I say, but it's fine. It's not about old or new. It's about which one is more efficient and which one is works. I mean, it's working, right? Okay, number five, in terms of limitations, Google Sheet is about internet, it's about browser. Okay, I understand some of you say that, yeah, I can install the Chrome extension, I can make it offline version and stuff, but trust me when I say this, internet is very crucial when you try to use this software. Imagine you try to have a Google Sheet. Okay, let me put it this way. This scenario for you, then we understand what I'm talking about. Internet is really crucial, even though you can have an offline mode. Imagine you're going to a rural area without internet for 2 years. You get what I mean? You can't really rely on Google Sheet. Yes, you can. You have your offline existing Google Sheet, but I don't think you can do further. And I'm not sure what happened after 2 years. Okay. However, for Microsoft Excel, I'm pretty sure because before I born, they already exist, and since I'm very young, exposed to Excel until today, I really tried it before. You can open Microsoft Excel file anytime, as long as your PC is still there, as long as PC still have power. Yeah, I know you might be asking, yeah, if you have power, you sure have internet. Actually, not necessary. A good resort definitely will give you power supply, but doesn't mean they have a very good internet. Okay, let's carry on. So that is limitation number 5. And before that, yes, some people can. You remember there's a cool joke just now about Microsoft Word. You open up and then just with a table inside. Yes, people are actually frustrated when see a table you embed elsewhere rather than in a spreadsheet where you can do much more easier job in Microsoft Excel or Google Sheet. Yeah, I get this, lady. Okay. Yeah. Do I have more limitation? Yes. Okay, let's talk about concurrent editing. This is something very interesting. Like many years ago, when Google Sheet introduced a live editing, which means every user, not every lah, I mean tools will share with editor access that can come in and edit in live. Okay, that's the beauty about it, right? If you are about my same age, okay, I don't want to reveal my own age. You still can remember this is the great period feature that assists in your life. You are so thankful to Google that came out, and after a while, Microsoft actually came out this idea, and saw that I beat them. Okay, I know the number is huge difference here, but sometimes I just wondering is there needs for you to have like you say 200 people accessing a Microsoft the same Excel spreadsheet at the same time? I doubt it. It could be, but I haven't really get a chance to experience this scenario yet. Yeah, I'm talking about at the same time, okay? I'm not saying that your file need to be accessed by more than 256 users that one can be easily achieved. I'm talking about at the same time. That is what we call concurrent, okay? At the same time, which mean you go to column AA, row 156, and then everyone pay attention here, and then this formula come from different cells, and then everybody editing is there. Okay, enough. Let's go. So that's limitation number 6. And just for love one more time, people say, I heard you like spreadsheet, so I put a spreadsheet in your spreadsheet to track your tracking. This is pausing, okay? My face is paused for the effect. Okay, by the way, if you get a joke, you get what I mean. Yeah, I saw people actually use spreadsheet to track other spreadsheet. I'm not sure you received this kind of spreadsheet before. That one spreadsheet, from there you can open a lot of spreadsheet. It's actually quite useful in a way that you provide a table of content, but at the same time, I feel like why you want to split everything out and make it so complicated? Okay, just for laugh and seriously, which one is better? Okay, time is almost done. It's near to 30 minutes, and this is the excellent question that I haven't answered you, right? Which one's better? Okay, let me give you my point of view here. If you're not looking for a lot of extended functions, you are just talking about simple formula, simple data. You're not talking about a huge database, you're talking about a small one, you're talking about, put it this way, simple usage, go for Google Sheet. If you know that your database will grow a lot, huge, yeah, remember the limitation just now. If you do remember, always go back to my slide and take a quick look. Go for Microsoft Excel. Okay, so in terms of which one's better, I will say I personally think Excel is doing better job, even though I use more Google Sheet than Excel. Okay, allow me to explain here. Of course, I use more Google Sheet because of the simplicity. Yeah, technology simplicity guy say simplicity, right? Because it's so much faster to open a Google Sheet, so much faster to just key in a few things. Okay, so Google Sheet. Some more is I don't need to worry about the storage. I told you before, right? But when I really want to get into the serious plan, serious work, I open Microsoft Excel. That's me. So for me, in overall, Microsoft Excel is better. I'm sorry, Google. Okay. Well, just for laugh, one Google Sheet to rule us all. If you don't believe that, okay, look at my YouTube channel. I introduce a lot of great features and integrations in terms of beyond the Google Sheet. Okay, take a quick look there. If you haven't, yes, I'm listed out here. Here I got Excel, so-called secret shortcut key that make you faster. Here you can auto sync Google Sheet and Microsoft to Excel. Yeah. Then here you have the Microsoft Word plus Excel to bulk generate a personalized certificate. Okay, there are quite a number. You can take a look there. And just follow up one more time, then people actually say Google Sheets like this kind of bad shit. Yeah. I found this is interesting, even though the low resolution above that, but yeah, this is interesting. So, which is better? I think I already give my very personal opinion, and I also review quite a number of limitations for you to judge and make a decision before you go into each program. So before I end, I promised you guys, right, to give away every time I go Digital Live Series. So here it is. And the upcoming this is pause for dramatic effect. Is something else. Okay, by the way, I'm not going to announce anything this round. The only thing is, instead of every week I will have one live series and one tutorial series, it will be reduced to bi-weekly basics, which means every week, okay, like this week you're seeing this GoDigital Live, then next week will be a tutorial base, then the next week after will be GoDigital Live again. Okay, until I have much more time to focus on this part because I'm now engaged with yeah, some project. Okay, I apologize for that. I hope you really understand from my point, but I do my best. Whenever you have questions, I will give you the answer and response, okay, whenever I can. So if you have more questions, remember, put in the comment box, or if you have great idea, go to the poll here. You can suggest new topics, or you can vote for the topics that you found interesting, so that I will pick up the most votes for our next GoDigital Live Series topic. So, okay, and based on the result on my internet after the Excel Google Sheet, next one, people actually ask me like which one is the best email marketing service provider. I presume it's an email broadcast service, something like MailChimp. Okay, let's talk about it next time. Okay, then, yep, email marketing service provider, right? Okay, I compile these guys. If you feel I know enough, let me know before next week. This will be, oh, it should be 48, 49. Oops. Okay, apology for the numbers here. Let me go and correct it. And now is the giveaway time. Remember, okay, as I personally been in the digitalization service for more than 10 years. Okay, even though it's not very long, but from SMEs to, from startups to SMEs to even a corporate project, I've been done with that. Talk about MNC project, I'm talking about GLC project, I'm talking about very high sensitive kind. Okay, it's now in different industry. So let me know what's your needs. But by the way, this is your chance. Okay, get the answer right. Speak with me in private. I hope I can help you in any way. The question is very simple. It's Excel. Okay, when I say Excel, it means Microsoft Excel. Okay, it's not Google Sheet. Huh? These two is different terms. It's Excel is more powerful in overall than Google Sheet. The answer is very simple in terms of yes, yes or no. Okay, I'm not going to collect the answer in the YouTube here, but go to my social media. I'm going to post it out. The first one you answer will be get the giveaway prizes. Okay, I will contact you in preamp. Okay, it's either channel that you can follow LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. I will look at the timestamp from my time zone, so don't worry about that. Okay, you can follow whichever you like, and remember to grab a giveaway. Okay, and once again, please do me one big favor: like this video, share this link, to everyone, propose an idea, and yes, thank you so much, guys, and let me come back here. I really mean it when I say every single action of yours is really giving more motivations, okay? From 300 plus subscriber until today, I think it's more than what was the latest count? I really lost count, but I'm really thankful to everyone out there that like the video, comment to the video, put a lot of questions, share the view, share, yeah, everything about this channel is based on you. Together, let's make the world is better place in terms of simplify the technology around us, because we've been crowded with a lots of technology stuff. Okay, so let's make things simple. And here I am, this is Jay Chong signing off. Thank you for watching Technology Simplicity Go Digital Live Series, and hope to see you again next week. And stay home, stay safe. Goodbye, everyone. Oh yeah, before I left, please do me one big favor. Like this. Oh, here. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and put a ring so that you get notified whenever I go live again. Thank you so much, guys. Really means a lot to me, and bye bye.